So what I'm going to show you is how to put the levers on, but in order to do the levers, you're also going to have to do the handlebar grips to be able to do the levers. So I've got these zero error billet aluminum flame grips. Now these are very cold in the winter. They get super cold, and like in the summer, if the sun's on them, they get way too hot. So like, I don't run these very often, but these are like flexor handlebars if you're gonna go with aluminum handlebar grips. But for this, I need a 2mm Allen wrench to tighten, because these are lock-on grips. And well, actually, what you want to do first is you want to get your throttle and your brake lever slid on there. So what I'm going to have to do is take my 4mm wrench and loosen these up so that I'm able to actually slide them on there. Now I'm using a GoPed throttle lever. And then I'm also using a mountain bike brake lever. And that's just kind of what I have right now, because I'm trying to make this build with stuff that I already have, and then just buy the parts that I need when I make these videos and figure out what I don't have yet. Basically, kind of having a hard time getting it on there because there's like grips on the end of the handlebars here. And I guess that's to prevent your grips from sliding off. But I've only seen that on the ADA Avenger bars. I haven't seen it on the GoPed bars. But see, it just slid like super easy once it got past the grip part. But basically, you're just gonna like tighten the bolt, but keep it loose. And then I'm putting on the brake lever now. It is quite a tight fit here. Got the bolts off, and it actually doesn't want to slide on. Gotta kind of wiggle it on there. That is honestly the hardest levers I've ever put on the handlebars before. But basically, I got the levers on now. And then I want to put my handlebars on and get these tightened first. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because then when the handlebars are like on here, I can line up the lever right where the handlebars are. Well, I can say right now that the zero error handlebar grips don't even fit on here because there's like grooves cut out on the bars, and it's not allowing me to slide them on very easily. So to give you guys a close-up, you can see like there's like a cutout here where it's like grit and this is smooth, and like it's even making these handlebars hard to slide on. So this is like never had handlebars like this before. Like I can twist it on there, but then like, man, it just, that is a tight fit right there. So I'm gonna throw these on for now just to demonstrate to you guys, but this color isn't gonna match my theme that I'm going with. So like I've got the grip on all the way to where I can feel the end of the bar is all the way on. And then what I do is like tighten down the grips, which these grips, the hardware to screw down is actually a different size Allen key than the zero error ones are. Zero error ones are a little bit smaller. But basically, you just get these handlebars nice and tight so they don't move. And then from here, you just slide your lever over to the edge of your handlebars, or handlebar grip. And that's how you line up your levers. So that way when your hands are like right here, you're already right there from the lever. They're not like way over here and you're just holding on to the end. So that's how you do the handlebar grips and the levers, and how to like, you know, slide it over and make sure it's all like where it should be. Because right here you have space, which is cool because you can mount like headlights or whatever you need, a phone mount or a RPM reader, whatever you want. So yeah, that's how you do the handlebars and levers. So for the rest of the video, you're gonna see these handlebar grips with these levers on until I change out the handlebar grips. Because in my next part, I'm probably going to be showing you guys how to install the cables. The throttle cable and the brake cable. And the last thing that I'm going to be doing for this build is actually buying the engine, because I don't have an engine. And this is a ADA Avenger, and the frame has been modified to fit a G320 without a clutch. So the holes for the engine mount, it's too big to run like a 29cc, which normally for the sports, the 29cc would be the max engine that you could bolt on, and then anything above that you would have to add a clutch. So it's going to be very interesting to see how she rides with the G320 without the clutch.